In the hilltop town of Castel Sant'Elia, north of Rome, preparations are underway for the feast of Saint Michael the Archangel. At the heart of the celebration is the small church dedicated to him, part of the sanctuary of Our Lady ad Rupes.
We are currently preparing for the feast of Saint Michael the Archangel. As every year, we are holding a novena in honor of our patron saint from September 20th to September 28th, culminating in the main celebration on September 29th. We celebrate with the faithful of our town, but also with many people from surrounding areas.
Devotion to Saint Michael here goes back to the 5th or 6th century, tied to a vision of Saint Anastasius and the enduring Marian devotion at this sanctuary.
During this period, the Mother of God made her presence felt very strongly here, but it was also here in Castel Sant'Elia that Saint Anastasius had a vision of Saint Michael the Archangel, right here.
To commemorate the vision, a small church dedicated to Saint Michael was built on the site. This church forms part of the larger sanctuary of Our Lady ad Rupes, Our Lady of the Rock, whose image has been venerated in a cave shrine beneath the sanctuary for more than 1,500 years, a sacred space reached by a steep stone staircase.
According to tradition and faith, wherever the Mother of God finds her place, Saint Michael the Archangel is also nearby, defending that spot.
A powerful testament to this faith is the enduring devotion to Saint Michael in the town's beautiful 11th century Basilica of Saint Elias, situated just below the sanctuary.
Inside, we have frescoes on the walls which depict the revelation of the Holy Archangel from the early 6th century. In these frescoes, Saint Michael appears to the town's patron saints, Anastasius and Eusebius, pointing his finger towards the sky and calling out, "Anastasio, veni," an invitation to live a life worthy of eternal reward.
From Castel Sant'Elia, devotion to Saint Michael reaches all the way to Rome. It's no coincidence that Saint Michael watches over us from the top of Castel Sant'Angelo, keeping vigil and protecting the people of the eternal city. As leader of the heavenly armies, Saint Michael is depicted with a sword and revered as defender of the faithful and of sacred places. His Hebrew name means "who is like God," a reminder of God's greatness and Michael's humble service.
In 590, an incredible event took place right here on this bridge. Rome was experiencing a devastating plague that had come from Egypt and claimed an illustrious victim, the Pope himself, Pelagius II. The new Pope, Gregory the Great, decided to organize a litany of prayers. He took the icon of the Salus Populi Romani, which is the icon of the salvation of the Roman people. At that moment, Pope Gregory the Great noticed Saint Michael at the top of the castle, cleaning his sword and sheathing it, which means that the plague was over.
In his honor, the fortress was renamed Castel Sant'Angelo, with a statue of Michael sheathing his sword placed on top. Since then, he has been venerated as Rome's protector, especially in times of crisis. That protection extends into the life of the Vatican today. Saint Michael is the patron of the gendarmerie, guardian of the Pope and the Vatican.